Mavis is a diesel engine belonging to the Farquhar Quarry Company. They bought her to shunt trucks in their sidings. She is black, has 6 wheels. These, like Toby's, are hidden by side plates. Mavis is young and full of her own ideas. She is sure that they are better than anyone else's. She loves to arrange things and put Toby's trucks in different places every day. This made Toby cross. "Trucks," he grumbled, "should be where you want them when you want them." "Fudge," said Mavis, and sniggered away. At last, Toby lost patience.
"Well, I can't waste time playing hunt the trucks with you,"
he snapped.
"Take 'em yourself."
Mavis was delighted. Taking trucks made her feel very important. At Farquhar, she met Daisy. "Toby's an old fusspot," she complained. Daisy liked Toby, but was glad to have another diesel to talk to. "Oh, steam engines," she said, "have their uses, but they don't understand." Toby says that only steam engines can manage trucks properly. "Rubbish," put in Daisy. "We know who knew nothing about trucks, of course, but Mavis didn't know that." "Depend upon it, my dear, anything steam engines can do, we diesels can do better." Toby's line crosses the main road behind Farquhar, and for a short way it follows a farm lane. The rails are buried in the earth, and ashes almost to their tops. In wet weather, animals, carts, and tractors make the lane muddy and slippery. Frost makes the mud rock hard. It swells it too, preventing engines' wheels from gripping the rails properly. Toby found this place troublesome, and when the frost came, he warned Mavis and told her just what to do. "I can manage, thank you," she said cheekily. "I'm not an old fusspot like you." The trucks were now very tired of being pushed around by Mavis.
"It's slippery," they whispered. "Let's push her around instead." "Oh, oh, 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 oh," they yelled
as Mavis reached the stopboard. But Mavis had heard about Percy and took no chances. She brought them carefully down to the lane and stopped at level crossing. There, her second man halted the traffic, while the guard unpinned the wagon brakes. "One in the headlamp for Fusspot Toby," she shouted. She looked forward to having a good giggle about it with Daisy later. But she never got her giggle. She was sure she was right. Then she stopped at the wrong place. In frosty weather, Toby stops before reaching the lane, while some of his trucks are still on the slope. This ensures that they can't hold him back, and their weight helps him forward till his wheels can grip again. But Mavis had given the trucks just the chance they wanted.
Hold back, hold back.
They giggled. Grrrp, ordered Mavis. The trucks just laughed. Her wheels spun helplessly. She tried backing, but the same thing happened. They sanded the rails. They tried to dig away the frozen mud, but only broke their spades. Cars and lorries tooted impatiently. "Arr!" wailed Mavis in a helpless fury.
I warned her,
Fumed Toby.
I told her just where to stop. I can manage, she said, and called me an old fussbutt.
She is young, soothed his driver.
And she can manage her trucks herself.
They're your trucks, really, his driver pointed out. Mavis isn't supposed to come down here. If the fat controller were to find out...
You wouldn't tell him, would you?
Of course not.
Well then.
But, his driver went on, if we won't help clear the line, he'll soon find out about it anyway. So shall we?
Oh, yes,
said Toby thoughtfully. An angry farmer was telling Mavis just where she could stick her train. Toby buffed up.
Having trouble, Mavis? I'm surprised. Ah,
said Mavis. Much puffing and wheel slip, Toby pushed the trucks back. Mavis hardly helped at all. The hard work made Toby's fire burn fiercely. He then reversed, stopping at intervals while his driver spread out the hot cinders to melt the frozen mud.
goodbye,
he called when they reached the crossing.
You'll manage now, I expect.
Mavis didn't answer. She just took the trucks to the sheds and drove away as quickly as she could.